Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Nope. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
Coach's Lawn Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company. They're fast, friendly, and known throughout South Central South Dakota and North Central Nebraska. Their team is up for every job, managing projects with the skill and experience their clients expect. Services include fertilizer, weed control, yard cleanup, residential and commercial mowing, dethatching, overseeding, aeration, and backyard mosquito control. For free estimates, call 605-481-0131 or check them out at coacheslawnservice.com.
Welcome to Mike Dacey Field in GregoryGorillazLive.com, where tonight will be the 4-1 Gorillas taking on the 1-4 Black Panthers of Platte-Geddes. Good evening, everybody. I'm Wade Drossick, and this is Moose Oliver.
Hello, people.
We'll be bringing you tonight's action. We've got about 15 minutes till game time. Let's talk about tonight's ball game. Again, Platte-Geddes coming in at 1-4. Although they're 1-4, they got a tough schedule. They have losses to Potter County, Woolsey, Wessington, Parkston, and Miller, and have their one win over Harriet. After tonight, against us, they've got Kimball White Lake left and Bon Home left. So you're playing, right now the top three teams in the state rankings are on their schedule, plus Miller, who is not bad, and also Kimball White Lake team, who's not bad. And there's 6 or 8 games against.
Well, I've honestly said Platte.
Again, Platte has Kimball White Lake and Bon Home left on their schedule. The Gorillas will finish out the season. Tough one next week against the top-ranked Woolsey Wessington Warbirds. And we'll finish out the season on the road to take on Miller, Highmore Herald in Miller on October 12th. So that's what we have coming up. Let's talk about the polls real quick. South Dakota Media polls sees Woolsey Wessington at 1. Bon Home at 2. Woolsey Wessington has 28 first-place votes. Bon Home got 1 local vote. Gorillas sit at 3. Garrettson at 4. Arlington Lake Preston at 5. Also receiving votes are Baltic, Hamlin, Webster, and Irene Wakanda. Let's talk about Moose's poll. Go for it, Moose.
All right, I got WW, Woolsey Wessington at number 1. I got BH at number 2. And I got Gregory at number 3. I got Arlington Lake Preston at number 4. Then I have Garrettson, Irene Wakanda, Webster, Hamlin, Baltic, blah, blah, blah. There's about 5 or 6 teams that could fill that 5th spot that I feel on any given night could beat each other. Mm-hmm. The top 3 in my poll, I believe, between us, Woolsey, and us, Woolsey, and Bon Home, I think any of us could beat each other on any given night.
And my poll is pretty much identical. I got Woolsey at 1, Bon Home at 2, Gregory at 3, Arlington Lake Preston at 4. I have Garrettson at 5, but I agree with Brett on that. Any number of teams, I think. And even watching the podcast on the Argus Leader this week, and they've said what we've kind of thought all year. They were right on us and Woolsey, but Bon Home was a surprise to them, not to us. We've had them in the top 3 all year.
Yep.
And just like they said, I think basically Woolsey, Weston, Bon Home, and Gregory, we've separated ourselves from the rest of the
crowd.
Not that none of those teams couldn't beat any of us 3, but they'd need some help. But I think any games are like the Gorillas and Bon Home last week. A 7-6 ball game.
Incredible.
If you didn't see it, And somebody was telling me they were watching it here, and it froze up a lot coming from Bon Holmes. That wasn't us. That was Bon Holmes.
Yep.
But what a heck of a defensive game from both teams. You know, both teams averaging a lot of points in a 7-6 ball game. And
well, there's a lot of turnovers in that game, too. And
Gorillas had a couple touchdowns called back.
Yep, they did. They did. And BH got they dang near run an interception back, but they got run down by some Droshy kid that I know that he found a third gear.
He channeled his
there.
dad's speed last night.
Yes, he did.
And so, yeah, I mean, it could have went, you know, it could have been, Bon Holm could have won that by 2 scores. We could have won by 2 scores. And again, comes down to an extra point.
Yeah.
And if you'd have told me it was going to be 7-6,
I'd
have said no way.
I'd have put probably a hundo on that easy if you'd have told me it would have been 7-6 that night.
And so that drops the Gorillas down to 3. But again, we'll get to see number 1 Woolsey Wessington next week.
They're ground and pound.
Yep. And if we get a win there.
They don't throw.
Bon Holm was beaten by them. We beat them, and everybody's going to go in with at least 1 loss.
It'd be really good if we won next week because that put us all at 7-1. Then it would all depend on our non-conference games and how we sit. And actually, Woolsey would get the short end of that stick because their non-conference games they have 2 pretty weak teams that they play. Actually, BH would end up with the top end of that because they got Warner.
Yep.
And,
who they'll play tonight.
Oh, no, then they had Lower Brule. So they would be like sitting like us if in Jones County, White River, they lose tonight, they'll win out.
Well, and Bon Holm and Warner, where's that game tonight? Is that in Warner?
It's in Warner.
Okay. Yeah, that's not on the local area games as far. I get my local stuff off KWYR, but that's another one that we're going to be keeping an eye on. We talked about the Jones County White River Wall game.
Well, I thought BH would kill them last year, and they ended up getting beat. But I think they had a huge letdown after we kind of took them apart last year.
Yeah. So, and again, we talked. The first round of the playoffs are going to be within your region. And then it's reseeded, and it's going to be important, especially with us 3 top teams who we're talking about, us, Woolsey, and Bon Holm. Two of the 3 are probably, if things play out the way you assume they're going, and they may not, for any of us, but 2 of us are probably going to have to play each other before the dome.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
and just the way I look at it,
on where you fall.
We will have a first-round playoff game.
Oh, yeah.
Here, regardless. Win or lose next week or whatever, we will have a first-round game here. So we will be back for another round of this. Nice and fun. And it's cool tonight. This actually feels like fall weather.
Yes.
And
I tell you what, down on the field, it's kind of chilly. Up here in the booth, we're good.
Yep. I was out in Spearfish today, and I got pictures.
I saw that.
It was nice and snowy up there. I just wasn't – I seen that about fell out of the truck.
Yeah. Also tonight, they'll be honoring the football players of 1958 and 1998 for their state championships, a 60-year and a 20-year anniversary. And so they'll be honoring them at halftime, and we will stick around and do that also. We'll have the halftime, also entertainment. The band, I believe, is performing. It's homecoming. Speaking of homecoming king and queen, J.J. Beck.
Heard his speech was really short and sweet.
It was JJ. It was
all JJ.
And Megan Warnke is your queen. And so they will, I'm sure, come out beforehand and do something, I believe. So we've talked about playoff implications. The polls, we didn't talk about other local teams that are ranked in 9B, Cologne, number 3. And 11B, Winners ranked number 5. So
Winner lost a really tough game. They were ahead by 3 scores at half.
We heard the end of that after our game in Tyndall last week. And again, the Gorillas' 28-game win streak brought to an end. But, again, we had a couple calls that maybe went against us. But in 28 wins, you've had some calls go for you.
Yeah, some go against you.
And the odds are, it's hard to win that many games in a row. And the odds are you're going to lose in a better regular season than playoff games. So we got that out of the way.
Yep.
Time to start another streak. And now we just need to
focus on what we need to do and win the rest of our games.
To finish 7-0 the rest of the season.
Yep. Cologne just looks unstoppable. I've been watching a few of their games, and they have adopted our style of offense and stuff, and they have just got
helped him got over that hump.
Holy cow! They moved Jackson Kinzer to quarterback, and they got their best athlete touching the ball every time now.
And I don't know,
scoring 50, 60 points every game.
I've never seen Jackson play football, but of course I've watched him over the years play every other sport, and he is a darn good athlete. And I'm guessing he can throw the ball. I'm sure he can run with it.
Yep.
And
he just makes good decisions. He's just a natural athlete.
As long as they're staying healthy, the same thing with the Gorilla. We look at us, Woolsey. I don't know about Woolsey. Bonholm seems healthy. We're healthy.
I think Woolsey's healthy too.
Woolsey, as far as we know, is healthy.
Yep.
But it takes one play, and
we're
going to be playing a Platte team tonight that has beat all the heck.
Yeah, they are.
And,
look like the MASH unit over there.
Couple blown knees, concussion.
And the kid that had a concussion, I don't even think went back to school.
I don't know if he's back
did he?
in school.
Yeah.
Jeez. And so hopefully he
hopefully
recovers from that. And
they'll bounce back. I mean, Platte's got a lot of good athletes, man. And their baseball team is always tough.
Baseball team, basketball team's going to be tough again. Well, you can see. I can see Colton over there with braces on.
Mr. Olson over there
Olson.
looks pretty uncomfortable with that knee brace.
I feel bad. I
do too.
He served me at Booms like the week before that happened. And he was telling me about the other kid's knee problem, actually.
Mr. Denai?
Yes.
Yeah.
And but I don't know how serious Mr. Olson's is. I know Denai's was not good. I think he may be done for
the year.
The year.
Everything.
On everything.
Yeah.
And how old is he? Is he a senior?
Denai's a junior, isn't he?
I'm looking him up. He should still be on.
Eli Denai, right there.
He's a junior, so he'll be back next year if he listens to his therapist and does what he's told to do.
Yeah, they are still high school kids, aren't they?
No.
Yeah. Well, and I was looking at there's a huge game in 11B this week. It's Canton against Bridgewater Emory.
Yes.
And
Where's
Canton,
that game at?
I think it's in Canton. I don't know for sure. But Canton steamrolled Christian earlier this year.
I might have to.
Holy cow.
I have a connection in Ethan. Maybe I can get an update on that score.
Yeah, well, in Bridgewater, just like compared a bunch of things and stuff, I think Canton's just going to be too much. It's in Canton. The game is in Canton, so.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, wow. I don't know. I think Canton will be just way too much for. I mean, they might be 2 scores better. Anyway.
Actually, I have a buddy from Canton too. That's probably for sure at that game.
Oh well, and then what? Burke's in Burke. This
home.
This is their last home game against
Avon. That probably is.
They are struggling. They are way down in numbers. It's sad. They have such a good program.
Used to be a little rivalry when we were back in high school with the Avon team.
Oh man, big rivalry.
But I don't suspect you'll see a really great game down there tonight.
Oh, well, here comes the Gorillas.
Be about ready for our starting lineups.
Oh.
Here they are, led by homecoming king J.J. Beck. Yes, he had one of the most classic acceptance speeches.
I didn't think I was going to win, so
too bad we didn't have
it.
Yeah, and he said, I didn't expect to win, to be honest. Mrs. Glover said that we should all have something prepared in case we do win, but you know me, I didn't do it. Then he said, go Gorillas. And that was a classic JJ.
Would you expect
speech.
anything else from him?
Nope.
Somebody who's eating your cereal at 11 o'clock at night, and you walk in and go, what's up?
Yep.
What's going on? I looked for sugar, but I couldn't find it. No. Looks like we got another guy that's in street clothes, number 78. That has Grimmy in it.
Here's a starting defensive lineup for the the Black Panthers. At a linebacker, a 5'11", 160-pound junior, Landon Schulte. And linebacker, 6'2", 170-pound junior, number 22, Cade Starr. At another linebacker, a 6'1", 190-pound senior, number 26, Stuart Van Zee. At a DB, a 6 foot, 160-pound sophomore, number 35, Nate Whalen. At a linebacker, a 5'10", 150-pound sophomore, number 36, Miles Cott. At a DB, a 5'9", 130-pound sophomore, number 46, Jalen Severson. On the line, a 6'1", 170-pound sophomore, number 63, Hudson Ringling. Another lineman, a 6'2", 220-pound senior, number 61, Sawyer DeGroot. And at the other lineman, a 5'11", 210-pound senior, number 55, Kip Nelson. The Panthers are coached by Mark Eisenbry, assisted by Darren Denai and Andy Van Essen. Starting offensive lineup for your Gregory Gorillas. At an end, a 5'11", 170-pound junior, number 2, Evan Drosick. At quarterback, a 5'9", 151-pound junior, number 6, Grant Thomas. At a running back, a 5'8", 150-pound junior, number 27, Jackson Eklund. At a running back, a 6 foot, 190-pound senior, number 32, J.J. Beck. On the line, a 6'1", 176-pound senior, number 40, Peyton Feyereisen. At running back, 5'8", 174-pound senior, number 43, Tyler Murray. At a guard, a 5'8", 192-pound senior, number 56, Isaac Barreto. At center, a 6 foot, 315-pound senior, number 73, Quentin McMillan. And at the other end, a 6'3", 155-pound junior, number 84, Tommy Dennerman. The Gorillas are coached by Brian Omendig and assisted by Mike Murray and John King. Rest from over by Mitchell. Now we're ready for tonight's national anthem. First, we're going to introduce the royalty. Ashley Eaglestar was a candidate for Homecoming Queen. Isaac Barreto. Haley Haney. Tyler Murray. Eddie Nelson. Garrett Roeder. Shelby Zimmerman. Caleb Stukel. And your homecoming royalty, or was first the runners-up. Shannon Weller was your runner-up for homecoming queen. And Matt Sinclair, runner-up for homecoming king. King and Queen for 2018. Megan Warnke's your homecoming queen. And homecoming king, J.J. Beck. I think we should give him a microphone.
Yeah. Mic him up right now. There we go.
If you can mic him up during the game, that would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be, because I was watching Rapid City Christian game, and he was over there talking some smack sometime. He's so funny.
Tonight's tonight's color guard being presented actually by an all-female color guard. Now we'll have our national anthem under the direction of Jared Opp. Thank you, Mr. Opp. We're about ready to go. Get into homecoming, everybody, so stick around at halftime. I know today during the parade, some people asked if we were going to cover halftime activities. we're going to have the band. We're going to have the honoring of the championship teams from 1958 and 1998. Respectively at 60 and 20-year anniversaries. We'll be going out and doing the coin toss. Good crowd here tonight with a rather local team playing when we're playing Platte. We'd like to welcome everyone that's watching from home over in Platte, here in Gregory, alumni, friends.
Yep, we'll try to.
Those of you at our local eating establishments.
Yep. Try to get the names out here a little bit for both teams a little bit. We'll try anyway.
Remember to check out the sponsors that are scrolling across the top of the screen. They're the reason we can bring this to you free of charge. Talked to a few sponsors today during the parade. Got a chat with Mary Bob. If you're watching tonight, Mary Bob, giving you a shout out.
There we go. Give a shout out for everybody who's watching on live tonight.
Again, check out those sponsors. Tell them thank you if you see them on the street or in their business. Gorillas won and deferred to the second half. Platte is going to take the ball. And the Gorillas are going to defend the east goal. Once again, this Platte team coming in really beat up.
Yeah, they're missing some of their studs. I mean, it's yeah, I don't know how this game's gonna progress.
No laughing up here.
Hopefully nobody gets injured for either side of the ball tonight again. So I hope we play hard. Hope they play hard. I just don't want to see any injuries.
Yep.
No good for either one of us.
Oops. That sun, you can tell, even different from 2 weeks ago when we had a home game, it was up higher at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Producer, keep your eye on the camera.
Yep, the old
We're going to have to learn sign language.
Yeah, he still missed it. We'll have to explain it to him
We're
later.
Up here to Kickoff.
There, Droshig gets a boot in it.
Nice boot back
Number
to the 10.
22 picks it up.
Good tackle there.
Cade Starr with the return.
On the bottom is Jackson Eklund. Played a good game last week. Cade Starr was banged up too. He was one of the. I guess he's been playing hurt.
Oh, has he?
All season, but a lot of these boys get hurt, somewhat, and play the rest of the season.
Platte they got a lot of good athletes. There's a few that Hayden Stulika, he's a senior this year. Man, he's a speed demon. He just
good stick there, right up the middle. He's met right in the hole by Mr. Murray.
Yep.
The elder of the two, Tyler, and brother Luke, also on the defense. Defensive starters, we got Mr. Dargatz out there on line with Ross Oliver and Matt Sinclair on the line. In option.
Oh, look at that.
They're going to pick up the first down. Linebackers.
Looks like they're running Cade Starr as their quarterback there for Platte.
Linebackers, we have J.J. Beck, Evan Drosick, Tyler Murray. And in your defensive backfield, we're going to have Garrett Roeder, Luke Murray, and Grant Thomas starting on defense tonight.
Oh, Grant's back there?
Yeah.
Wonder who he's in for.
Caleb Stukel.
Oh, that's right. Caleb's not playing tonight. That's right.
Low snap.
Oh, nope. Mr. Dargetz.
Caleb's He's got a tweak.
I got a tweak of a muscle.
A little bit of tweak in his shoulder, and if we need, he is suited up. If we need him, he'll go.
Yep, that's what they said. If this was the Woolsey game, he'd be out there.
Was the word I have.
Yep, Mr. Cade Starr is their quarterback tonight.
Second and 8, low snap.
Oh, missed her right into Ethan.
He literally ran right into Dargatz.
That's like running into a brick wall, I think.
Dargatz got him up high. Drostick went in down low, but I don't think Drostick's help was needed there.
No.
He wasn't going anywhere.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't doing anything.
He stopped. The great Dargatsby. That's what I call him.
Mountain of a kid.
Can bring up third and about 7.
Oh.
Low snap. He's got a receiver nicely covered.
Ooh,
he's got to throw
he throws it out of bounds.
He got out of the pocket. Good coverage there.
So now we're going to run into 4th down.
They're getting those low snaps. Just throw up everybody's time offensively.
I apologize. I'm running the camera tonight for now, so.
Nice to see you. Good to see you.
So I'm trying to follow along here.
Just think when I used to do that all by myself.
Yeah, I remember that. You're trying to do both. Nice. You're lucky you didn't trip more than you did.
Oh, J.J. Beck missed the block and did a good job not hitting the punter.
Yeah, that was really close.
I was a punter, and that punter could have faked that and got a call, I'm pretty sure.
Could have fell down and acted hurt.
But the thing is, if you fake it and the ref, you don't get it, they're not going to give you a call the rest of the game.
No.
J.J. was close to the block. The homecoming king. It's good to be a king. So the Gorillas' first offensive series. I formation.
Ooh.
Thomas is going to play action pass right off the bat. It's got.
Oh. That's another one of those things. You get 2 receivers in the same vicinity. And he threw it in between both of them. Evan had a hand on it. It was just over Evan's head. He stuck his hand up. I think it was intended for Detterman. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd have been at Detterman's like midsection. So I don't know. It's an in-betweener.
It was there.
Yep.
It was open.
And it looked good too. He threw that ball well on the run.
Yep. And I think we need to see more of that out running, get him out of the pocket, give him a chance to run with it if he needs to. So second down, blitz is going to come on the outside there. Another throw. He floats it up.
Oh, we got it there. That's to Murray, isn't it?
Murray, yep.
Oh, he picked up about 20 on that.
It's going to bring first down into Platte territory.
So, 9:26 left. I'm going to catch you in on the tackle.
We're going to go wide right this time. I formation. Going to have a wing to the left. We're going to.
Oh, throw it, Grant. There you go. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, I tell you what, that was a good job by the second defensive.
Yes, it was. Number 35.
Nate Whalen.
Yep, Nate, once that ball's tipped, it's free game. It doesn't matter what's going on.
I think Detterman probably would have caught that because it would tip right to him.
Sure was.
Now, did you hear that, Tommy? If you watch this game, that's how much confidence I have in you. It was tipped right to him.
Yeah.
So a good job there by Whalen.
Yeah, he went right. He went right after it.
Had he not stayed with that, probably is complete. So the Gorillas, second and long, we haven't run the ball yet, have we?
Nope. And now you just say that. Murray up the middle, about 5. Oh, I think 55 was in on that tackle. Kip Nelson. Actually, Platte's got a few seniors on there.
4.
Oh, Murray again.
Come off the right side.
Oh, hold on to the ball. Man, he like a helicopter there.
The jersey.
Hudson Ringling made that tackle.
I played in the All-Star game with a Ringling, Russ Ringling. It's hard to forget that name, Russ Ringling. I think he still lives in Platte. Could be relation. So it'll be a new set of downs. Gorillas are actually huddling up.
Yeah, which is odd.
Tight formation. Everybody in the backfield also
Gonna be
odd.
To JJ or Grant.
That's a great read by Grant
Yes,
there.
it was. Seeing that JJ was taken out of the play and
As
kept it.
Sawyer DeGroot was there to meet Beck. Pick up. We'll take 5 first down every time.
Every time. Not a problem.
Nope. It's all good.
It's all good.
Detterman out wide left.
Oh, same
Thomas gonna keep it
play,
again.
basically.
He's going to get up 5, 6, 7.
That was another good read by him.
Yep. We'll also have the parade results, and although we should have them since the judge is standing right here.
Mr. City Councilman.
That's right. And if you'd like to call in or tweet us some complaints, if you're a citizen of Gregory, we have councilmen. Actually, 2 councilmen up here.
Yeah.
And a planning and zoning board member.
Yep. Yep. So if you need a building permit, no.
Give us a call.
Yeah. There's JJ.
Beck, first carry of the night.
Oh,
He's going to keep churning,
he is
churning,
tough
churning.
one to bring down.
If you don't get him by the legs, he's just going to run over you or drag you.
Yeah, Landon Schulte was the first one to make contact, and the rest come help. He got like a 1 yard. Man, that was a lot of running for 1 yard.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 9.
Now we're going a little bit more traditional spread.
Now we're spread out. Empty backfield. In motion.
Oh, it's just a jet sweep,
Yep.
basically. We didn't get anything on that. Handed it to Murray.
That's going to bring up.
Boy,
third.
we lost
We lost a yard on that.
A lot of action behind us.
Yes.
I think they'll have the carpet wore out by the end of the night. Oh, there's a good and it's intercepted. And he threw that way behind.
Behind, looked like maybe Eklund, the
Yeah.
intended receiver.
Who intercepted that? Number 26?
Somebody from Platte.
Yeah, Stuart Zanzi, I believe, got the interception on that. So now our defense takes over out there. And they are taking over on the 5-yard line. Tough place to start.
Be 1st and 10 on the 5.
Oh,
Right
nothing
middle.
there.
I see a Murray on the bottom, 43.
There's Grant's in there, and yep. And I think Tyler or both Murrays are in on that one.
No gain. And leave him right at the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Well, we got 2nd and 10. Mr. Starr brings him up.
An option.
And ooh,
Oh.
nice move. Who was that? Number 16.
Yeah.
Or was it
46.
46.
That is Mr. Jalen Severson. I think they might say Severson over there.
That's a nice move. Yeah, I think it's Severson. That was a really nice move.
Well, on this side of the river, we might say it different. This is the good side.
Yeah, this is the good side. There's only one side. This is the West River side. A lot of people way out west consider us East River.
We're pretty close.
I said, well, last time I checked, the river ain't on the east side of us.
No.
or on the west side of us. Yeah.
They're going to be right at the line of scrimmage there. They're going to give him about the length of a football.
Well, you tell we got a little bit of a homecoming lag in here tonight. Yeah.
The flag is non-moving right now.
Yeah, it is a
Just
dead
hangs
stick, man. It is out there.
2nd and 10.
They're in a little bit of a shotgun here. They're spreading it out a little bit.
Now they're going
Now
to
motion.
this side. They're going to option out this way.
Oh, there ain't nothing there. Tyler Murray's
Good
there.
job.
Luke Murray.
Made him pitch it.
Garrett
4
Roeder.
gorillas there.
I think they lost 3 on that.
Nate Whalen. Nate Whalen's mother, Linda, huge help to us in running our state tournament.
Oh, my
2
gosh,
years ago.
for baseball. She's the one that helped us from the
Yes.
get-go. How to get things going. And oh, nice pass. Look at
Nice
that.
catch. Good coverage, too. Thomas
Good,
is there.
Yep, looks like a good 6-yard pickup.
Foxley with the
7,
grab.
maybe.
Bring up 4th and about 4. So Linda, I'm sure he's here tonight, but she gave us I call it their Bible from hosting a state tournament. Boy, it sure got us going 2 years ago, and we sure appreciate that.
Yeah, it was a lot of help. She's a Gregory alumnus.
Yes.
So,
And Wine Reinvent the Wheel, they did a good job of hosting.
and her husband is brother to the Whalen, Dan Whalen, that was head coach here at Gregory for a lot of years.
They're going to go for it. They try to get
Try and
the
do
girls
it
on a
in the hard
hard
count.
Hey, we didn't jump off sides.
Look at
Platt's
that.
gonna
Ross
use-
stayed put
There
for
you
once.
go, Ross. So we're not going to have to untangle Moose
Yeah.
from his headset cord because Ross didn't jump off sides. We could interview her at halftime.
B. Well, I think we're going to make halftime. I don't even think we're going to get a score in the first quarter here.
Doesn't look like it.
We're definitely sluggish coming out this week after last week.
That was a heck of a defensive battle down in Bon Home last week.
Oh,
Last night.
my, that was a heck of a game.
If you like defense, that's
Yeah.
the game you should have been at. They even had somebody with a bonfire beside the game at their house.
Oh, I remember. I seen that. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it would have been awesome to go over there and hang out. We'll be interviewing Mr. Kevin Mirmo at halftime, Gregory math teacher.
Give us his analysis on the
He's gonna give us
numbers.
the
He
recap
give us
on
all the numbers.
The Michigan-Nebraska football game.
There you go. Oh, it blocked J.J. Beck.
Last time I told you he come close to blocking the first punt.
Yep.
And that was just he raised his hand up and got it.
Number 83 is Caden Foxley. He's a freshman, was the one doing the kicking. Tell you what, they got a strong freshman, sophomore class.
Some talented,
really
young
good,
kids.
talented
good numbers
kids.
too.
Good numbers. I mean,
Lots of freshmen and sophomores.
they're up and coming as long as they don't. I mean, they've had some bad things happen over there that just doesn't normally happen.
Yep.
Mr. Sprick got in that wreck last year, and some other things a couple years ago, and hopefully their luck turns around a little bit over there.
Like I said, the Hayden Steluka kid can run like a jet.
Oh,
but
man.
he
but
has
concussion
problems.
Yep. Man, that kid's fast, and he can't play. He'd have been a senior this year.
Nice blocks up
Oh,
there.
and touchdown. Mr. Thomas.
Grant Thomas. Touchdown, Gorillas. Yeah, that Hayden Steluka in a 9-man football game. He'd be awesome to have.
I remember watching him in JV. They beat us in JV 2 years ago or whatever it was. Every time he touched the ball,
he'd get out around the corners.
Yeah,
Nobody can catch him.
Yeah, he was done.
He can also jump. He's fun to watch. He'll be fun in the East-West game here next year for basketball. He'll be fun for the young kids that like the slam dunks.
Oh, yeah.
Coy Detterman going to come in.
No, he's just throwing the tee.
He was teasing me.
He's the one with the best arm on the whole bench.
Yep. He underhanded that. Gorilla's going to line up for what looks like 2. We're going to get
a flag. What do we got? Delay a game?
I hope not on an extra point.
It's on us. Yep, delay a game. There you go. All right, now Wade's tangled in his headset.
Oh.
Yeah, that penalties like that is completely uncalled for.
We're gonna go the old-fashioned way for 2.
We're gonna get it again if we don't get our play going here.
He's looking at his watch. He's a stickler, that dude is.
Yes, he is.
Got his time max out, or he's watching something on YouTube.
Yeah, with those new watches. And he threw that behind them.
No good.
Yep. Well, nowadays with the cell phones, they got them rigged to their watches. You can watch all your stuff right on your wrist.
6-0. This feels familiar, like last week.
Yeah.
6-0. Bon Holm scored with, what, a minute change left in the first half. And that was the end of the scoring.
Yeah.
They got their extra point. We didn't. And that was the end of the – and, again, if you'd told me if you like defense –
that was a heck of a game.
It was a great game by both teams because, again, both are averaging probably 40-some points a game. No scores yet, Moose.
Nothing yet.
Again, other area games. Avon's at Burke. Cologne is at Scotland. Winners at Chamberlain. New Underwood's at Lyman. Kimball White Lake's at Ipswich. Edmond Central. The games we're going to keep track of. Bon Holm is at Warner. Jones County White River is playing Wall. That's another game we're interested in. That's probably the biggest game of interest
I don't have much yet there, Sam. I'll let you know when I do. Like a bad penny always turns up.
How did the girls do last night in volleyball? We'll find that out. We having problems with our camera?
It's out of focus.
The LED
just like
lights.
me most nights.
The LED lights.
Oh, there's another good boot. Wow, why is he kicking it to that Cade Star kid? If anybody breaks one, that kid can.
Tackle.
Oh, there we go.
Jurassic up ends him. That's not good when the kicker's got to make the tackle.
No, he's usually the safety valve.
Yes. At the 40.
Well, that's pretty good field position.
Now, last week we went to a different kickoff team.
Oh, yeah, we had all the horses in there. JJ and Caleb.
Bon Holm has a habit of running them back. And so we
didn't want to give them any field position, and it worked. It was I imagine we'll see a lot of the same next week.
I just got an update from my daughter at SDSU.
Ooh, there's Ross and Murray.
Ross and Tyler. That the girls won last night in Chamberlain.
Oh, good. Number 36 run, Miles Cott. That's a familiar baseball name.
Yes.
Mr. Miles.
Speaking of baseball, the Cubbies won today. The magic number, I believe, is 2.
Number 2.
Unless the Brewers help us out and get beat tonight, that'd be 1.
Never know. Oh, there they go again.
Pitch.
Sweep. Oh, and who's on the bottom? Number 12, Mr. Murray.
12 and 32.
JJ. And Cade Starr run that. Well, they got, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, there's a lot of familiar names on this list of kids from
Platte. A lot of baseball names.
Yes.
We play baseball against a lot of talented baseball kids.
Yes, very talented baseball town. Always put a quality team on the field.
They're going to option right. Oh, Luke Murray's right there on the pitch.
Oh, that kid, he's writhing a little bit. I hope he's all right.
That's how you cover an option.
And that was Jalen Severson. Man, he was all over him like saran wrap on meat.
Something like that.
Something like that. There's a lot of analogies I usually use that probably not good for life.
Be like the Osborns.
Yep. We got Jackson Eklund. He's
JJ about.
Oh no! Where's the flag? Oh, they didn't throw it. Must have been incidental contact.
I don't think there is such thing on a punt.
I didn't think so either. Because J.J. did flat run into him. Didn't knock him down, but he hit him.
Your punter's got to sell it. Got to sell it, man. 51 seconds left in the quarter. We'll stick around.
That was Caden Foxley. He does the punting for...
Just a reminder, concession stand will be closed.
At halftime. Yep.
In case any of you are watching us or planning
or planning on coming down at half, getting something to eat.
I remember a game back in 2014. It was so cold in Scotland, people were in their vehicles watching.
Oh, I was one of them.
Live stream.
Yeah, and we were...
J.J. Beck.
And he's gone.
Right side. They're not going to catch him.
Cade Starr's got Bean on him, and he made it.
He makes it in the end zone. J.J. Beck. Good blocking out front there for the Gorillas.
I thought old Starr was going to catch him there for a minute. He had too far to come from. He was 5 yards behind him on the 35. I just couldn't quite get there. Well, with 37 seconds left to go, it is 12-0 Gorillas.
There is nobody.
Oh, Grant.
Incomplete. Extra point.
That looked like about a 80-mile-an-hour fastball as hard as he threw that. I could hear it slap Evan's hands all the way up here. I think Cologne would spoil anybody's homecoming the way they're playing right now.
I believe in '87 in Burke we won 4 or 5 homecomings, including our own.
Oh, yeah, we went places and won,
yes.
Yeah.
We did lose one, and that was...
That was the trip down.
It was their
It was 7-6. Another one of those games that come right down to extra points. I remember that game.
So 12-0 here in the first quarter. 37 seconds.
And either nobody's reporting scores tonight or it's a slow night for scoring.
Nobody's used to these cool evenings.
I don't think so. Can't get their fingers to work on their phones or something.
But if you remember the playoff games last year, this is warm compared to...
Oh, yeah. This is like a hot summer day.
Those last couple of home games were horrible.
But this is definitely football weather. Definitely reminds me of it. Oh, now he kicks it. Oh, stay in bounds, and there comes the flag. Yep. It's either on the 25 or the 35. They make their mind or re-kick. It's re-kick or be on the 35.
Yep. I think they'll probably take it.
Yep. My guess we'll see some other kids playing right away tonight.
Pretty soon.
Really hate to see one of our starters get hurt before the game next week. Mm-hmm. Not saying that, this game will be easy, but... Uh-oh, they're crack back. Ooh. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, they're going to throw another. Oh, they didn't even whistle They didn't whistle it down until it was down back there. Must be holding. Yep.
Right in there. It's either a hold or a face mask because that's about the only two things you're going to call in that area.
Yeah, they're already going to walk him back.
Oh, yes. That would have been a penalty in the NFL. Actually, it would have been. And these guys aren't getting paid millions.
No, if you pat an NFL quarterback on the back, you get a penalty.
Sad but true.
Good play. Oh, what's the flag for? I'm surprised they don't have manicurists out after every play, filing their fingernails down.
Dive right in the middle. There's nowhere to go.
Nope. Murray and Dargetts. Yeah, that was just a pile of kids there. Getting updates?
Me?
Yeah. Burke?
Actually, I'm getting ready to do a PSA.
Oh, that's awesome.
In about 1 second. They get a play off here.
Oh, nice catch.
Yep,
Holy
nice
cow.
catch. And the height just took it away from he got by
who made that catch? Number 85,
he got
I
by
think?
Murray. Murray did a good job catching up, but then just lack of height cost him the catch, the interception there.
Number 83 made that catch. Caden Foxley. He's a heck of a pitcher. If I remember right, threw a pretty good game.
Question. When you walk into boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? When you're working for Mover and Shaker with strong ties to our community, who are they? When you encounter a group of people eager to roll up their sleeves, who are you most likely to work with? Answer, men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Taking the initiative, being a good teammate, sacrificing personal glory for the greater good. These are qualities we expect of our leaders, and they're all being cultivated here in the high schools right here in South Dakota. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer, high school sports. This message is brought to you by the South Dakota High School Activity Association, the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, and GregoryGorillasLive.com.
There's one.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. Just a couple weeks ago, there's a lot of people in stocking caps and gloves and winter coats.
Mm-hmm. A few stocking caps, not too many yet.
There's a few.
Once again, stick around at halftime. We'll have the band will perform. We'll be honoring the teams from 1958 and 1998. 60 years ago, so let's just say they were 18 years old. They're pushing 80 years old, those guys.
Yep, they sure are.
Gonna dive right at the middle.
Just not a whole lot there. They got about 4th and 1 here.
And I'm again, Platte's got absolutely nothing to lose. I'm guessing they're not going to punt. Jackson Eklund's coming in, going back to receive the punt. Maybe they will. Looks like they're going to drop back to punt. But be ready for a fake.
I'd be ready for about anything.
4th and 1.5. They do fake it. Oh.
Oh, it wasn't a very good pass.
Wow. Matt Sinclair was out there, but the pass was really not even at his feet. He skidded it. He could have thrown that pass backwards. Gorillas are going to take over on downs.
Yeah, I see Platte's got a number. Oh, Sawyer DeGroot's number 61. I was wondering who that was.
Gorillas will take over on the Platte 44. Go wide both sides. Gonna go old school for us anyways.
Little jet motion. Sweep here. Oh.
No, that's Jackson. That's not Jet. if you're not from Gregory,
yep.
Jackson Eklund's in motion. His brother's name is Jet. And there's going to be a fumble on that play.
And it is Platte's ball.
So Platte's going to take right over, just like they got a first down. That was funny, even for me.
Yep. Well, now the D, they just got to step it up a little bit. They've been playing pretty good tonight, for the most part.
Backside, Drossik now gets the fumble.
And now we get it back. And number 3 was her quarterback that time.
That was
Hayes Ravenberg. They had Cade Starr out as a wideout, so I'm assuming they'd throw it.
So Drostick on that bad snap gets the turnover back for the Gorillas.
Leaving us in suspense there.
I think we're in the newsroom waiting for a fax.
A bulletin.
Yes.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
J.J. Beck's going to take it off the right side. He's going to cut back to the left. It almost looked like he took off before the ball was snapped. Beck did.
Yep, and I get a good 7 yards on that one. Yeah, no news is good news.
They're going to pick up the flag. How are you? How are you? Nice to see you.
Well, we got...
Oh, Luke, he's got to come in there. When you come in off the sideline, you have to come inside the numbers, which you don't have numbers, but there's a hash. He's inside it. We got called for that in the Dome in 2014.
Yep.
Illegal participation, I believe, is the penalty on that. They're going to go.
Yep, just hand
right
it to
side.
JJ.
Outside, he's going to pick
And
up
he's
about
just
10.
going to bruise his way up for about a first down there. Or no, I think he's about
Can't tell where they're going to call him out.
just shy.
Oh, JJ having a little conversation
JJ always has
with
conversations.
Mr. Van Zee. I'm sure. Again, can we mic him up?
Oh, he would be
Like
so
NFL.
funny.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I think we just had, well, thought I seen the Woolsey score.
3rd and 1. Give it to Beck up middle. He's going to get, again, they're just diving at his feet. He's going to fight his way into the touchdown.
Yeah, Woolsey's up 28-0 on Parkston.
Really.
Yeah.
Touchdown Gorillas, 18-0. Beck just ran through everybody. They're just diving at his legs, and you don't wrap him up, you're going to bounce off. He also might break your arms with his legs.
I think Woolsey's just gaining their legs.
Looks like we're gonna kick one here. Beck.
Up. Oh, he
Whistle blew.
got a pretty good boot. He kicked that a long ways.
I wondered, the whistle blew. I thought they were gonna call it dead before we.
That was
just
JJ
did it quick.
kicking it,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that was one of the things we needed to fix.
Last week.
Yeah, no kidding.
But I think everybody there assumed there would be more scoring.
Oh, absolutely.
Coaches, the fans, the players, everyone. Didn't happen. Like Chris Berman's up here. No scores yet. Let's see.
Yeah, it's all pretty quiet. So, with 10:24 left here in the second quarter, Gregory's up 19-0.
Ready to kick off.
Evan's gonna kick off. And right down the middle, I can't see who's got the ball there.
Jackson
Number
Newman.
15. Yep. 140-pound freshman.
I wonder if the kicker wanted to go get him. Jackson Newman, he was a bat boy for us in Platte during the state tournament a couple of years ago.
Oh, there we go.
$10-15 left here in the first half. Right up the middle.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit chillier. It's not too bad
it's cooling
here.
Off. They're going to spread it out here. Are the Panthers?
Oh, little
Little
screen. I think they're playing football up here the way it sounds.
I could take those kids out. Third and 10. Eklund coming in for Dargats, and we're losing about 300 pounds of man.
Probably 200.
200. Yeah, I might have been exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they kind of spread them out here a little bit.
They're going to motion. They optioned off this last time there. He's going to keep him back to
There's
the
a lot
side.
of cut blocking. Wow. That cut blocking's pretty tough on defensive linemen. First thing that the offensive line does is fall to their knees. That's a good way to hyperextend the knee.
Yeah. Punter's getting some action tonight.
Some quality action.
Tried to fake it last time. This time he gets it away. I say they're going to get a good bounce, but it landed out of bounds. So,
yeah, probably the 35, I'm guessing. Nope, 30. Oh, he's walking back up, 41.
Where they'll take over.
So with 9:22 left, the score is 19-0.
Gorillas will take over right on the 40. Back judge is about ready to start counting.
He's thinking about it, isn't he? He's sure staring at his watch there pretty.
There it comes.
Oh, he put his hand up.
Cuts back up the middle.
Oh,
They kept
there's a good
kept a little
6
better
yards.
hold on him that time, did Schulte. Second and 4 for the Gorillas. They're going to give back 6 on that attempt. Oh, jeez.
Well, at least Grant got some positive yards out of that.
Almost got the first down, but
Yep.
boy.
Something was messed up there.
Looked like Jurassic and Dennerman out in patterns. I don't know if that was a pass. I never got time to develop on the line to see if it actually was a pass or if he was going to just sweep it out here. We'll never know. Third and short. You're going to see
Tyler Murray.
right at the middle outside. He does bounce it outside.
There he goes. He's gone.
One
Nope.
guy to beat, maybe.
If he holds on to the ball, there we go.
They get him down at 10.
Yep, 10-yard line. That's a
Seal
good
on the right
scamper.
side. Scamper.
So, with 8:07, we're on the 11-yard line.
Where'd you dig up Scamper from?
Scamper?
That's an old school
I don't
run
know.
term.
I was watching old NFL film highlights the other day, and I think that's probably where that come from. I was watching Barry Sanders' football life. It was
scampered.
pretty good. Yeah, the scamper. He broke ankles
he was
all
the best
the time.
scamper ever.
Yes, he was.
Back up there. Not back, excuse me. Murray gets down to about the 5. Gorillas could get a first down here without scoring. About the 1. We need to give a shout out to Miss Sarah Hamilton, who is actually filling in at my business tonight. Had an employee that wasn't able to work, and she said it's going to be cold. I'll work. But I know she's watching. Murray off the right side.
Is he in?
I saw red jersey
touchdown.
stretch. Touchdown, Gorillas. 7:15 left.
Yep, with 7:15 left, it is 25 to nothing.
No, that was Tyler Murray.
Tyler Murray, yeah. He did most of the legwork on that drive.
Last 4 carries. Gorillas going to go for 2. They're an option to the right side. Beck.
Oh, he just bowled his way in there.
It's good. So it's 27-0 with 7:15 left. Let's talk about what's going on at Gregory High School next week. Starting tomorrow, 4th and 5th grade football in Chamberlain tomorrow. That's where I'm going to be at 9 a.m. Middle school football is at Burke at a jamboree. Middle school volleyball is at Bon Home, all starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you're around Chamberlain, Burke, or Bon Home, go check out some middle school and younger events. Monday, October 1st, hard to believe, middle school and JV football here against Miller at 4:30. Come check out Moose and I refereeing that ballgame.
You bet.
Cross country is at Plankington at 3 p.m. on Monday. Tuesday, middle school volleyball versus Burke at 4. Uh-oh, we just lost power.
The kids found the light switch.
Volleyball is at at home against Winter on Tuesday. Thursday, middle school volleyball at Winter and varsity volleyball at Platte. A week from today, middle school and varsity football at Woolsey-Wessington starting at 4:30. That'll be a big one for varsity. And Saturday the 6th, a week from tomorrow, Festival of Bands in Sioux Falls. And also middle school volleyball at Colombe a week from tomorrow. So busy time of the year.
Yes, it is. Another bouncy. Ooh. We picked that up. Ooh, Mr. Severson got taken down right away. Or Jackson Newman. Ross and
Vasika. Jordan Vasika.
So, they're starting out on the 30-yard line, pretty well dead even. See how this all takes place here.
I'm going to pitch right side.
Oop. There's just no room out there at all.
Nope.
Yep, Platte's just not getting any traction. Actually, they don't look too bad. I thought they would, with all the kids they were missing. I'm going to 4-man front here.
No room up the middle.
Yep, no room there. Murray and Ross and somebody, I think Sinclair was in on that.
So Murdo, are they in our time zone?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's right after
Yeah,
Murdo.
it's after Murdo. Well, I was just out that way today. I know it is.
Oh, somebody's jumping.
I think it was on Platte.
Yep. They're going to back
I think
him up.
number
It's gonna
66, Mr. Hayden Koopel.
It's going to be third and about 20 now.
Did a little extra movement there before they were ready. And my score trackers fall to sleep. There ain't nothing going on.
It'll be play action pass. You throw it up.
Oh, he's open. Oh, well, Grant's
Sit
lucky
down
he
with
didn't
it.
get a flag on that one because I think he had it pretty well hanging on to him before he got that. But that was Caden Foxley caught
Reception.
that
They're
ball.
Still fourth and about long 7.
Yep. Dropping Mr. Jackson back. Yeah, how are they going to say that if Jet's like the running back?
I told
Jets,
you that.
Jet
gotta
sweep.
Jet's
Jet
got to be
sweep.
fast. With a name like Jet, there's a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, Jet's running the jet sweep. Oh, there's the flag.
Yep, that would be a roughing the
that
punter.
one would be the flag.
You could hear it. You can hear JJ.
I don't know if he even tipped it, then it's not roughing.
Oh, if he tipped the ball, he's fine, but I don't think he did.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
Because you could hear the boom and then the hit.
Yep.
You could hear him kick JJ.
Oh, look, yep, JJ shaking his head a little bit. He knew he done wrong that time.
If he'd touched the – actually, if you get the ball, there it takes the roughing off, or if the snap hits the ground, the punter is also fair game.
Yep.
Or – like we do sometimes, or used to do all the time last year, where we take off and run in like rugby style. Once you leave that,
Oh, the box?
you're running.
Yeah.
There is no roughing the punter then either.
And now that must be from the line of scrimmage penalty.
Yeah.
I guess we wanted to extend the game, make sure we had our halftime festivities today.
We definitely will. Some of these guys could drop off some hot chocolate.
Yeah,
as they
no
walk by.
kidding.
Actually, it's not bad up here.
No, it isn't. It's actually pretty nice. It normally is.
1st and 10 on their own 45.
Ooh,
Jump
Ross
it.
even held on that one.
Mr. Dargetz and Oliver wrap him up on the bad snap.
Yep. That was
Ravenberg now,
Ravenberg. Yep.
Hayes Ravenberg in quarterback, a 5'8" freshman.
Well, only took Ross 5 games to finally learn, or 6 to not jump.
They're going to pitch it. Oh!
Ooh, yep.
A lot of gorillas out there.
Yeah, there was. I think Grant was there.
Looked
Yeah.
like Dargetz ran him down from behind, too.
That was Ross.
Is it Ross?
Yeah.
They're going to put a little quicker package on 3rd and long in, bringing Eklund in for Dargetz.
So it's 3rd and 15 with 3:22 left and counting.
Play action pass.
Oh, Grant.
Oh.
And
he
there it
caught it.
is. There it
There's
is.
going to be a pass interference called.
Well,
but
he
also-
had his hand on
Yep.
his back the whole time.
And he
You can
caught it.
construe that as whatever, you know,
He caught it anyway.
holding or
I'm assuming he had
anything.
one foot in. I don't. They gave him the catch. I wasn't sure if he had a foot in.
Yeah, but interference isn't from the spot of the penalty in high school. It's actually from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
So it's whatever's greater,
it's
the
only-
catcher, the
It's only 15. It's going to be a first down.
yeah. Actually, that was about a wash.
Yep. It was pretty darn. Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be.
Yep.
Pretty close to being the same.
And it's automatically first down. No, or is it? No, I don't.
Yep. It's not an automatic first
no,
down,
it isn't.
but it was far enough.
It was far enough, yeah. Not like a
Not by
face
much.
mask or.
I mean, he had it by half a yard.
Personal foul or whatever. Ooh, quick hitter.
Yep. JJ and
We got about 9 on that. Oh, they're making a march with the help of a couple 15-yard penalties.
2:40 left in the first half, 27-0. Gonna motion. Just gonna dive. Oh, he spun off a tackle and
That Landon Schulte, he's running hard. He run hard on the last play, too.
that spun off the first contact.
Yeah, Ross took the wrong side of his guy, and I don't know who's supposed to fill the gap on that side.
Clock running. We're under 2.5 in the first half. You can stick around for halftime. We'll have band. We'll have fireworks. We'll have popcorn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I bet it's a face mask.
He must have grabbed the face mask.
Must have grabbed the face mask
Can be a sack, but
by Mr. Sinclair. I don't know if he'll do an incidental or it was a 5-yard penalty that they give him on that.
so it's going to be first, and it's going to remain. We haven't moved our ball marker though, but it's going to be first and about 15.
And there you got it.
There we go.
It must be a newbie over there. Uh-oh, fumble. He was down. He was down. Picked it up, but his knee was down on the ground.
Yep. I don't know about you guys, but I smell cotton candy.
I smell sugar.
Yep. Hot sugar.
Wow, good stuff. So we got a 3rd and long again, as long as we don't create another 15-yard penalty.
I think they'd be short here. It's over 15.
Well, it depends on what kind of penalty and where they spot the ball.
Yeah.
Could be a personal foul. That would be an automatic first down and 15 yards. I don't see that happening. Well, you never know.
Nope. Now they're going to call a
Timeout
by the Gorillas.
And we will take a break.
We
Finally.
will. We'll step away and let you visit with our
Sponsors.
sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
Vogel Chiropractic in Gregory is your chiropractic leader in South Central South Dakota. We meld the best chiropractic techniques with the most effective and advanced rehabilitation for spine and joint-related problems. Doctors David and Jerry Vogel specialize in myofascial release for the treatment of rotator cuff, elbow, knee, and hip injuries. We provide a FootMax gait scan for treatment and evaluation of foot issues. Vogel's is a VA chiropractic provider and accepts all major insurances, including Medicare. Find us online at drvogel.com.
Gregory Lane's Restaurant and Lounge, Main Street, Gregory, is a proud supporter of all Gregory Gorilla and Lady Gorilla school activities. Stop in before, during, or after the game and let Bubba and his crew serve you from their large selection of your favorite food and beverage items, including their delicious handmade pizzas. Don't forget the bowling alley is always open for your league bowling, kids' parties, or family get-togethers. Gregory Lane's wishes all the student athletes best of luck this year in all your school activities.
We're back with 1:32 left in the first half. Gorillas up 27-0.
Ugh. Well, I believe it's 3rd down and 16.
Yep. Second.
No matter what the down marker guy over there has.
They got one behind on the.
Yep. Oh, nice pad, JJ.
Nice.
And that was Schulte, I think.
Grab.
Ooh, I bet they knocked the wind out of him a little bit. Oh, yeah, I think he got the wind knocked out of him a little bit there.
Now it's going to be
4th down and about 6, which, of course, they're going to go for it.
Well, I think actually the down marker's right. The scoreboard's wrong.
Really?
Yep. Yep, 3rd. You can see the.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, on that penalty, I think they.
No. Oh, and he fumbled.
Now it's going to be at 4th, and I'm assuming they go here. I don't know why you punt here.
Yeah. Well, we're just playing real sluggish tonight.
Yes. See, the flag girls practicing across field. Are we on?
Yeah, we're on there.
Oh. I can't tell where it's aimed at from my side. 18 seconds. Clock's running. This.
There we go.
Play action.
And he play action throws.
Throws it up.
And he caught it. Is it a catch?
I didn't see if he called it a catch or not.
I don't know either.
Either way, it's not a first down. It looked to me like he was juggling it when he went out, and that's what they're calling. Or did they give it to him?
I don't know.
Either way, it's not a first down.
Nope.
7 seconds left in the half. It'll be gorilla ball. So we'll see what we do with 7 seconds left. Do we just kneel on it, or we try and put another score on the board? Well, you got time for one play.
Yeah.
Unless it's a.
Well, it's going to be a running play, or is it victory formation? Oh,
We're missing
Bretto's not in there. I'm missing a lineman. Oh, it's victory formation. They're just going to go into halftime with the 27-0 lead.
The Gorillas will go in half, 27-0. We're going to stay here and bring you. What's that? What order are they doing it? The band's first, and then we will do. Okay, we're gonna step away for a minute, and you can listen to the band. I'll set my headset out there, and after that, we'll come back on and we'll talk about the 1958 and 1998 state champion teams. So stick with us and watch the band, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
Well, look at that. It's going 8 miles each. But to a gorilla. Clay Lundberg, thank you very much. Leyland Burke with the big win, 322-039. Congratulations.
Mr. Lundberg.
Down there. They are getting their butts chewed. That's when they hear it. They see quickly. Jack, see that anyway.
We're ready to honor the state championship teams of 1958 and 1998. We have some of them here tonight.
Under the direction of Coach Lefty Ferris, 1958 Gorillas came through the conference undefeated, and at the end of the season they were rated the #1 team in the state.
Oh. We have a list of the 1998 team. 58. 1958 team. There are some gentlemen here. We're going to try to get you their names.
Winner, Ant, and rival Burke, to name a few. Those players in attendance tonight who played on that team 60 years ago:
Dewey Allen,
David O'Neill,
Dave O'Neill, and Ronnie Shattuck. 3 of them down here on the field. I think they're going to let him suit up second half.
Yeah, I'd like to see him suited up. Back in those days, that leather helmet days.
Yeah. Players here from the 98 team joining us tonight: Tim Dacey, Bo Beck, Dan Feeblecorn, Lucas Mickelson, Jason Grimm, Hank Wannenberg, Andrew Hamilton, Chris Mickelson, Dwayne Lunny, Ben Bearshield, Jesse Biggins, Jed Gasson, Josh Hogue. Cheerleaders from that team: Karen Bartling Tamanis, Kyra Pokup Jung, and Jamie Brown. Stat men: Kevin Mickelson and Scott Anschutz. Coaches of that team: Aaron Beavers, Dan Whalen, Chris Detterman, and also Mike Gasson here tonight. There's your gentlemen here for the 58-98 state champion teams here in Gregory. And they're receiving a nice round of applause. So we're about ready to roll.
We get about
second half here, about 3 minutes.
Yep.
27-0 ball game. Moose, do we have any score updates?
Yep, I seen a score halftime. It was 14-14. Bonhomme and Warner are all tied up. Woolsey is up 42-6 at half over Parkston. Canastota at half is up on Baltic 20-6.
Yeah.
Clome is up only 22-0 at half on Scotland. Let's see here.
Gregory's up 27-0 at half.
Chamberlain is actually up on Winter, 13-8 in the second quarter.
That's a.
And Stanley County's up on Woolsey, Wessington, not Woolsey, Wessington, WWWS-SC.
The team we beat in 2014 at the Dome.
Wessington's, Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, and Sanborn Central. I'm looking through here.
Even Burke. I'm going to work on that one.
Sioux Valley is up on McCook Central, 12-6. It said first quarter, which I'm sure it's farther along than that. And that's all I got for now.
Let's see. We want to get some scores here. Try and get one from Burke and Avon.
It is
nothing
chilly.
Yet from Wall.
Holy cow.
Nothing yet from Wall. Let's ask any of these people if they know anybody in Wall. Or Jones County?
That would be well, it's at Murdo,
At
so
Murdo.
I don't know if the
Mirmo doesn't know anybody from over there.
I'll see if I'll try
Murdo.
one thing.
We need a Jones County scorer against Wall. He can't help us. Would you like to give us a recap on the Nebraska-Michigan game from last Saturday? It was a great game.
I don't know how that was classic game.
We will, there's been some information going around. We're receiving lots of texts and calls and stuff on the internet. And this is a report from Winter Warriors Live, and I'm just going to read it. This is just posted from Winter Warriors Live, and Winter's up in Chamberlain. A young man from Chamberlain threatened suicide this afternoon and was involved in a prolonged police chase this evening, which ended at the football field. Thankfully, the response of Chief of Police Joe Hutmaker in the Chamberlain Department, the individual's life was preserved and no other harm was done. All people are fine, and the game is now proceeding. So if any of you have heard anything that's going up there, up in there and have friends or family, because both teams, obviously from close to our area,
yep,
everybody's fine. And our prayers go out to the young man involved in that situation, and thank you to Mr. Hutmaker and the local police force that
quick reactions probably saved a life, and a lot of others
handle it professionally, and again, everything's okay up in Chamberlain. So we were kind of getting lots of stuff going on during that first half, all of us on our phones and on the internet, and so we were just Wall is up on Jones County White River 30-8.
Yep. Well, that's not a big surprise.
So
where'd you get that info?
From Mr. Mirmo.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
He's a math teacher. He went to USD and SDSU. Kevin Mirmo.
Had to get best of both worlds, right?
Well, you had to go to SDSU to learn the hard math. You know.
Yeah, I learned some math down at the U, even though I didn't go to school there. Yeah. Many years ago.
I learned that 0 doesn't beat 22. Can you tell it still bothers me 30 years later?
Yeah. We're getting set.
That will help the Gorillas.
Yeah, we get the ball right away.
Speaking of SDSU USD, SDSU tough game tomorrow on the road against North Dakota State University. Wish I could go to Fargo. We'll be on TV. USD plays Southern Illinois, and Nebraska's playing Purdue. I wrote it on here, but I can't read my writing. I think it's Purdue.
Oh.
It looks like pucker, but I think it means Purdue.
Yeah.
So, again, other local, Avon is at Burke, 53-6. Burke's up on Avon. Here's my update: 53-6, and Ben has 2 rushing touchdowns.
Good for your nephew Ben.
He's going to get a shout out on Gregory Gorillas Live.
Old powerhouse, power back.
That's right.
Yep, I remember his dad blocked the punt at about the 20-yard line, and he caught the punt the kid kicked. And
Brian?
He run it all the way back for a touchdown.
I got to see video of that. It's probably on VHS somewhere.
Yeah.
But then if you could find VHS tape, you're going to have to find somebody that still has a VHS player.
Yeah, if they haven't made it a digital copy yet.
Now, is this our hands team?
I don't know what it is.
I don't think it is.
We got Evan up on the
Evans
line.
up, but usually you
And
have
Matt's
all the
up on the
receivers.
line.
I think Detterman's up front on the hands team. Usually you get all the baseball all the infielders are up.
Yeah.
Fielding it.
Yeah, pretty well. Must be expecting something. He's definitely not dropped back very
No,
far.
he's not going to be able to kick that very far with no run at all. That's more like an extra point. He just pops it up.
Right who that was over there.
To
Garrett Roeder.
Garrett Roeder. Or as he's known as Merritt. The Grills will take over.
Well, let's see if the halftime pep talk help any.
They were pepping. Go full house backfield. Detterman split out to the left.
Yep. No, we're just going to run it right at him. And there goes
back
Tyler.
square.
Oh, he almost squirted through there.
Tackled by Grayson Hansen.
Grayson.
5'6", 130 freshman.
Yeah. His parents were Burke natives.
Both of them. Gonna pass it.
Here you go, Grant. There you wide
Jackson
open
Eklund
to
across the
Jackson. Oh, and he's down to about the 5.
That was a good job there, scrambling a little bit, and Schulte with the tackle. The first and goal for the Gorillas at about the 7.
Yep. After that pretty miserable second quarter we had.
Full house backfield with Thomas.
Oh, all the way across.
And I don't think we drew him off. I don't think. We'll see.
I don't know.
Left
Barreto
guard,
stood up a
that's-
little early.
Yep,
Oh,
it was
encroachment.
That's
Yep.
why I didn't know if he stood up after the guy coming
I
across.
think, well, the guy looked like he touched him, and
Yeah,
then he stood
then he come
up.
up. So we're going to be inside the 5. First goal from about the 4. Same formation. Looks like same play. Going to give it
to Murray and
to Murray.
touchdown.
Touchdown, Murray. Makes it 33-0. And I don't know if maybe you'll see one more offensive series from the starters.
Yeah, once they get a running clock,
Get to 40, and then put the younger kids in. We'll see.
My guess the defense will come out snapping pretty good. Ooh, and no good. Who's that?
Evan.
That was a difficult pass to catch. He's covered.
Got to catch it. Tyler Murray.
Yep. Yep, Chamberlain is still up on winner, 19-16 in the second quarter. Other than that, my board has not changed. Except for our score, which is 33-0
now. 33-0. Again, we have our clock turned off on the LED lights. For some reason, don't show up well on our
No, it makes it real fuzzy. Evan's gonna kick off. Any Mr. number 19? Or was that 19?
15. That's Newman.
Jackson Newman.
Newman. Just like on
That's
Seinfeld.
Noonan.
Like on Suit. No, that's Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Newman's on Seinfeld.
Oh, that's right.
Noonan. They're both very funny.
Yes.
So the first series, offensive series here for Platte of the second half.
Ravenberg's bringing them up. Just a straight up power to Miles Cott.
Wide right. I formation. Emotion.
There we go. Oh,
right up the middle. Murray with the tackle.
Murray.
Bring up third and about 4. Long 5. Or long 4.
I guess our one camera must pick up the numbers okay in the scoreboard, I was informed. As our camera for our clock doesn't see the numbers very well. That's why we ain't got it running right now.
Whoops.
Oop, there's the. Oh, just a red wall out there.
Yep.
And Ethan Dargatz was the big block in the middle.
Fourth down and
about 5. Looks like we got Jack back there again.
I'm just going to call him the brother of Jetson. Sounds better when you're returning punts.
Brother of the Jet.
If your brother's name's Jet, you got to be fast.
Oh, he's on the wrong side. Ooh.
JJ about got another one.
And there it went.
About the 40 is where that's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, about 38, 39. Oh, no, he marking that 35.
You think somebody go out there and block him. He's come close to blocking every punt tonight.
Yep.
.901 left. We're going to spread it out here. Right across the middle, tipped.
Ooh.
Getting the Gorillas in Woolsey next week from tonight. 2 weeks from tonight at Miller.
Both 2-hour drives.
Yes. Platte-Geddes has Kimball White Lake left, and then they go to Tyndall to take on the Cavaliers. Blitz coming. They pick it up.
Oh, in and out of Murray's hands. So now we're going to have a 3rd down and 10. See what we come up here. And Coach has already had his mind up what he was going to call. He don't even have his headset on.
Let's talk to Coach and see if he'd let us call a couple plays from up here.
Yeah, we could do it. Watch enough of the games.
Great at
Up
pass.
there. Oh, over his head.
Just over his head.
Oh, we're bringing the punting crew on.
Must be getting a little dew on the grass.
Little dew on the lily.
I
huh?
just saw him try to pick up the ball with one hand there and squirt out of it. And those gloves are like, I wish we'd had them 30 years ago.
Oh man, yeah, he could really catch
They're
the
like-
ball.
Like that fly paper. Oh, they forgot to drop somebody back. Beck thought he's going to run it. He gets a block there from Jack Eklund.
Oh,
It's
did he
gonna
get
be
her?
close. Where'd they spot it? First down.
Yep, first down.
That was a good
little
job.
hard-nosed running by JJ
Good
right
job by
there.
Beck there too. Not, you don't have a marker on this side,
Nope.
but he knew. I'm sure hopefully he knew. This is the guy that didn't write a speech for winning Homecoming King.
Nope.
Yeah, and he just put his head down and he didn't get it by much.
No, he didn't, but he had a long ways to go. That was 10 yards.
Yeah, that was a good spot there by this guy. Well,
He was 8 yards deep, plus another 10 yards. He had to run 18 yards to get that first down.
clock running 8. He was out of bounds. It's not running.
8:44 left.
In third. In motion.
Give it to Murray.
Yep. Nice little stiff arm to put him away.
And number 32, no, I ain't number 32. 35, I think, got him there. Nate Whalen was the safety valve on that.
Yeah, I think if you see the Gorillas score here, that you're going to see, this is probably the last drive you're going to see the varsity, I assume.
I would think so.
Going to spread her out. Thomas by himself in the backfield. Across the middle.
I don't know who that was intended for. We had Evan and Murray both
Jackson
out there. Fourth quarter, Clome is up 46-0 over Scotland.
Spread out just to the right this time. Dennerman comes in tight.
Oh, man. Through the hands of Evan. We're bringing in number 81, Mr. Eagle Star. And that in our program.
Eagle Star's in, right side.
Oh, there we go. And touchdown.
Touchdown Murray, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
He's on the pylon.
Looks like we're going to go kick it. Well, fourth quarter Clone.
Looks like Gorillas are going to kick here. Make it a 40-point game. Good job by Thomas getting that snap.
Oh, there it is.
Makes it 40-0 after the extra point.
Woolsey, Washington, 42-6, Parkson's. Bonholm and Warner were 14-14 at half. Winner is up 22-19 the second quarter.
8:13 left in the third. Looks like some new guys coming in on this kick team. Anything? I think he checked.
Well, 8:13 left in the third quarter. We're up 40-0. Still checking a few scores, but nothing's really updated. Oh, we got Coy Detterman out there giving it the boot.
Yep.
Oh, and it's going to go out of bounds at the... Oh, it did.
He must have not touched it.
He must not have touched it, nope. So, Platte will take over at the 35.
Looked like he was going to touch it there, which would have been a bad idea.
Yeah, no kidding.
Looked like he was in.
That'd have been a really bad idea because it'd have been on the 30 then, not the 35.
The clock should be running.
The clock should be running.
Yep, there he goes.
There we go. It should be running clock from here on out.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Somebody.
As Grant come up, made that tackle. That was kind of more like a pass out into the flat.
Yeah. Sika checking in on defense.
Yep. They got to play hard every play.
This is seniors' last regular
home
season.
game. Yeah. Oop. Oh, there Evan got him. Ross had a hand on him. He just couldn't bring him down at the line.
First down, clock running under 7 here. Clock will continue to run.
Yep, this is a running clock. Anything over 35 points, the clock doesn't get shut off except for touchdowns and timeouts.
Oliver in the backfield.
And Basika cleans up. Well, Platte's still looking lively. I mean, they didn't come in here and lay down by no means. They come out here and they played a hard game. They're giving it an effort. It's tough when you get some of your best players down, and it's tough to come out and really play hard.
Pitch. Ross Oliver.
Ross in there and Jordan. That Miles caught. Looks like he got a couple yards back.
3rd and 10.
Oh, now we're in the spread. Gonna see what he does here. He might dump another one in the flat. Oh, he's open and he caught it. And that would be Caden Foxley again. Foxley's had a quiet, good night catching the ball. He's got some yards.
And they're kind of throwing it down. That if he doesn't, you've got help coming across the middle.
Yep.
And that ball's thrown low, so you're going to have to go in and spare him to make a good hit.
You're
going to have to hit him illegally to try and jar that.
Well, they're spreading us out again. Oh, screen. Oh, man. Oh, and who's that?
Good job there by Eklund.
Yep, Jackson.
And they had blockers. If they get him blocked, that's going to go for a ways.
Yeah, we had like 4 fish on that one.
Yep. They had linemen out there ready to block. He
actually
shed him and got in there.
They held him just long enough to make it think it was. But if you're going through the line pretty hard all night long, it's really hard to tell when they're if they're releasing you or what they're doing with you. Probably an option. Ooh, almost.
That was kind of.
I almost looked
funky
like
movement.
I think so.
Bring up 3rd and 14.
Yeah, 3rd and a long ways. Michael Janis is coming in for Ethan Dargetts.
An option left side.
Ooh! Oh, he
trip him up.
Well, I think he pitched it, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep. No, it's 4th and
10.
They get it darn near to the back of the line of scrimmage, original line. Under 3 minutes left in the 3rd.
Now her trips to the right.
4th down. They're going to try a screen again. He's going to throw it.
Ooh. And he underthrew him.
Yep.
Ooh, we're lucky we didn't get a flag on that.
Just not enough oomph on that to.
No.
Running right-handed, running to the left. Being chased by about 5 gorillas.
Looks like we're putting number 1. Oh, nope.
Yeah, looks most of them.
Most of them, yeah.
Nope, it's starting offense.
Yep, Clome just scored. Game is over, 52-0 in the 4th quarter.
Nice run by Beck. Tackle by Hansen. We're going to be under 2 minutes after this play. Good running clock.
2 minutes in the 3rd quarter.
In the 3rd quarter.
Oh, Grant's just going to keep it up the middle, and he's gone.
Thomas.
Oh, he's going to get run down by number, who is that, 82?
Bolchie, Cade Bolchie.
Bolchie's got him from behind.
Nice read and run there by Thomas.
We run that play a lot in the last few years where the quarterback would just drop back and fake and then just run.
Yep.
We haven't seen that too much this year. Oh, we definitely got a running package in there. Boy, JJ is lighting some punishment up tonight. Every time he hits somebody, I can hear it all the way up here.
5 yards. And we'll take that first
every
down,
time.
Every time, 5-6 yards a pop. Under a minute to go in the 3rd.
Oh, just hand it to JJ again. Oh, he didn't quite have the ball right away.
Should get another play off here in the 3rd.
Oh, we're going to go back into a passing set.
They get her off.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh,
fumble.
he fumbled it.
It looked like we got back on it
Yep.
by Barreto.
Man, that was almost pick six.
I was going to say, that was close to going right the other way. It falls. Well, it's caught.
And that's the quarter.
Out into the third. Looking for leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, and being a good role model. It's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports, they're so much more than just a game. This message is brought to you by the South Dakota High School Activity Association, the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, and GregoryGorillazLive.com.
Yes.
So at the end of 3, we got a 40-0 ball game.
Bonhome's up 28-14 on Warner.
What is that?
Bonhome's up 28-14 on
28-14, Bonhome over Warner right now. How about that wall score? We have anything there?
It's 22-19 at half. That hasn't changed. Stanley's 17-0 over Woonsock Western Stream. Oh, what's Burke's score?
It was 52-6 a little bit ago, Burke up on Avon. Was the last score I had. So 4th and 6. Beck across the middle, touchdown, Gorillas.
So I'll make it 46-0 with 11:56 remaining.
Try and check on that Jones County Wall game.
Oh, is it on live?
Yes, it is.
Through Wall or Murdo?
Jones County. 37-8. Wall over Jones County White River. No good on the extra point here. No clock on that one. But it looks like Jones County's about ready to or Wall's about ready to score. So it looks like they've got that game in hand, which will be nice for the Gorillas. Once again tomorrow, 4th and 5th grade football at Chamberlain, middle school football at Burke, and middle school volleyball at Bonhome, all starting at 9 o'clock. Monday, middle school and JV football here against Miller, starting at 4:30, and cross country is in Plankington. Tuesday, middle school volleyball versus Burke at 4, and varsity volleyball versus Winter here in Gregory. Thursday, middle school volleyball at Winter, and varsity volleyball at Platte. Week from tonight, middle school and varsity football at Woolsey Wessington, starting at 4:30. A week from tomorrow, Saturday, middle school volleyball at Clome and festival bands in Sioux Falls. 3-day weekend next weekend, too, after the game in Woolsey.
Yeah, we're planning on going to visit the middle son up by the Twin Cities.
It'll be a trek.
Yep.
We're going to watch the Jackrabbits play next Saturday. Dennerman set to kick.
There's a decent
little better
kick.
One. Low line drive.
Number 15.
Jackson Newman.
Mr. Newman. Brings her up to the 36. Oh, we got a whole slug of crew coming up here. New crew.
Try and get you some numbers as they come in here. Names and numbers.
Aaron Sundquist is on the line. Michael Janis. Looks like Keith Beninga's our nose guard. Jackson Jordan just got the tackle.
Zane
Looks
McMillan.
like number 22,
That's
Carson Clunt. He's one of our D-backs. Coy Detterman's out there. Number 3. And Mr. Eagle Star's over there on the Brian. He's on the other end.
Hunter Stoss is checking in for
McMillan. So they're closer to first down. Looks like Aaron Sundquist and Jordan Vasica on the tackle. Keith Fanenga was in the vicinity.
Clock running, 10.5, and again it will run. Touchdown for the Gorillas would end the game.
Yep.
Rollout play action pass.
Uh-oh.
He's got a receiver out there.
Oh.
We're throwing high and
overthrew Stuart Van Zee.
Dangerous pass there. Clock will not stop on the incomplete pass. Again, this will be our last. Well,
we got
what's
4th
our
and
plan
1 here.
For Woolsey, we don't know.
Wouldn't mind it.
Die right up the middle.
They do their own.
Vasica.
Yeah, Woolsey does stream.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
It's not here. Okay.
I'd be willing if we want to. Oh, and just dive up the middle. Jackson Eklund, he takes him down after about a 7-yard gain there.
Leaned up.
Number 55, Bryce Elwanger.
In for Faninga. Turned up a little early.
Oh, that must be. Zach Eklund.
Checking in Zach for Jack Eklund.
Eklund for Eklund.
For Eklund. Keep those good texts coming.
Yes, they're awesome.
Text and tweets. Text and tweet us.
Whatever you like to do. And that last check, if that was actually happening, I'd sound like a dog up here thumping the floor.
It'll be 4th and short. Very short. So we'll see how the new guys on that defensive line.
Well, we got Jace Robertson.
How they watch the ball here.
I don't know who's out on this end. I think we got.
He's going to try and go hard here. Nope.
Ooh! Holy cow!
They didn't get much, but they didn't need much. Well, they did get probably about 2-3 yards on that. They only needed about the length of the ball.
Yeah, we got Reese Odenbod on the other end.
Thought maybe they'd try a hard count, but they do not. Getting the clock running. We're under 7 minutes. The clock won't stop except for a timeout or touchdown. Oops, broken play.
Hands up, guys. There you go.
Nope.
Oh.
Nowhere to go as he throws it away.
Toss it out there to number 82, Cade Bulchies.
Good to see Mr. Mike Gasson on the sideline tonight. Still
Yep.
down there with the team.
Down there cheerleading, pumping them up down there, I think.
Fumble.
Oh, fumble,
I think
and
Platte
he got back on it. That was Miles Cott, wasn't it? No, Grayson Hansen. Now they're running some new faces in and out for them.
They've had to play some young guys the whole game.
Yeah, I know it. There's some freshmen out there playing that
Yeah.
getting a little time.
The option. Right
Ooh,
side.
nice option.
Nice pitch. Detterman's out there.
Detterman and Eagle Star
Eagle
and Jace
Star
Robertson.
and Jace. Just got an email. Hobo days in 15 days.
I just remember hobo days in 1990. That was.
I do not.
Well, I was there.
So was I.
I remember roasting marshmallows on a bonfire in the middle of a street.
Yes, I was there. I wasn't at that place though. That was the riot year. That's right.
That
Oh. Hey, got a good bounce. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a catch. Detterman wrestles him down there on about the 19 yard line.
Bad snap, but he got a turf bounce. Bounced right back up to him.
Mr. Bolches made a good catch. So they are threatening with 4:25 left in the fourth quarter. Good to see some of our young kids get a little action here.
They're going to sweep left. He's going to pitch it out. And he's going to head down the sideline. He's met there. First
Jackson
down. Newman.
There's a lot of freshmen out there. This Platte team, if they can hold these kids healthy between their sophomores and their freshmen,
they're going to have a good ball club.
They're going to have a pretty decent ball club. Yes, they will. Oh, they got in Mr. Daniel Ziadi just come running off the field. Oop, there's the handoff.
Backfield.
Yep. Got rolled up by
33. That's Zane McMillan.
Zane McMillan. Yeah, there's about 3 minutes left.
Second goal. See if the defense tightens up here, shuts this scoring threat down.
Oh, hand off to Newman. Looks like he got the corner. Oh,
Maybe
he's just short. That Platte's threatening here with about 2 minutes left.
We're going to get done here around about the right time. It's starting to get chilly even up here.
Yeah,
Booth.
it is.
It's all right, though.
Oh, this is great.
Let's see what they do here. Third and goal. Just going to give it off right side.
And
Easy
touchdown.
Cross. Touchdown. That will stop the clock with 2:08 left. So they will go for two. Try and check that score out in Murdo again. See if Wall's helping us out. Going to be a play action pass to the right side. They're going to throw it up high.
And he's there. Oh, and he drops it.
He drops it. Nathan Barron's.
I think he was out of the end zone, too, the way it's looking. Those two back pylons look like they're deeper than the rear line of the end zone for some reason.
44-8. Wall helping us out. There really are fireworks? I was joking. I said we're going to have fireworks and popcorn, and there really is going to be fireworks.
There we go.
Gorillas are going to move to 5-1. And Platte-Geddes is going to fall to 1-5. Again, good luck to them against Kimball White Lake and Bonhomme as they finish up their regular season. Gorillas will travel to take on Woolsey Wessington next Friday. That'll start with the junior high game, actually, middle school game at 4:30. They did that here last year, worked out pretty good. And then the Gorillas will travel to Miller to take on Miller Highmore Herald on the 12th to wrap up the regular season. Again, this will be the final senior game, regular season game here. We sure hope that we're here 3 more times. Would be great.
Yeah, it would be, but we need to win next week to have that happen.
We're going to need to take care of business ourselves and then let the chips fall where they control what we can control.
Yeah.
I guess is what I should say. Might see an onside kick here.
He takes he's about like a place kicker.
He
the way
just
he
popped
kicks
it up to the second row last time.
Oh.
That
oh, no,
it
and
worked.
they get the ball.
Jackson Newman gets the outside
Through the
kick.
hands of Carson Clunt.
I believe it went
Or
Dominic Hansen there.
Oh, was that him? I thought it was Carson that had it. But
clock running under 2.
54, yeah. I don't know. I have to watch the replay. I thought it. Oh, well, here we go with the minute 36. Oh, I think they moved. I don't know who moved.
Mr. McMillan was through very quick. But, yeah, good for him. He went on movement.
Yeah, well, that's what you do.
That's right. We're going to be under a minute after this play. We slot left. Just we give to Newman off the left side. He's going to get it back to the original line of scrimmage. I had the pleasure of feeding his family prior to the game.
Yep, and 50 seconds left.
Mr. Newman's family.
The Mr. Newman family.
May not have been a pleasure for them, but it was a pleasure for me.
There you go.
Did I cook? No. My lovely wife made some chili. And I don't know what the other stuff was. I wouldn't touch.
You're just interested in the chili.
That's right.
Yep.
I wish there was some left for after the game, but I don't think there is. Run off left side, and he's going to pick up about 4.
DeSica tripped him up.
They're going to get maybe one. They're going to try and get another playoff.
Well, they better hurry if they're going to get one more off. Oh, and
Gorilla's going to fall on it.
And that is the game, folks. 46-6
by Vasica. Final score 46-6. The Gorillas move to 5-1. Platte-Geddes will fall to 1-5. So we want to again wish our friends from Platte-Geddes a safe trip home. Good luck to them on the rest of their season. Hopefully they heal up. Get some of those young men healed up for future games this season for football or for their next sport. So good luck to them as they move on. And here comes some fireworks I hear going on.
Yep, they're right over there.
They're shooting them off. I don't know if we can get it on the camera. Maybe.
Oh, Eric's going to have to take care of it.
Shooting them. I wonder if they'll do any snakes or snaps. I sure hope so.
They're snaking something, all right.
Once again, the Gorillas will travel up to take on #1 rated Woolsey Wessington next Friday night. My gosh. City councilman might be getting some phone calls on this for noise disturbance. It's homecoming. It's loud. It was quick and loud. So we also want to give a thanks to Wall for helping us out tonight with our region seating. Hopefully that helps us out in Region 4. Once again, just going on tomorrow, 4th and 5th grade football in Chamberlain, middle school football down in Burke at the Jamboree, and middle school volleyball in Bonholm, all starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So good luck to our athletes as they finish off their weekend. And we wish everybody a fun, safe weekend. Stay warm. Once again, your final score, the Gorillas 46, Platte-Geddes 6. For Brett Oliver, Mr. Eric Hamilton, I'm Wade Drossick. Good night from Gregory, and we'll see you next time here on GregoryGorillasLive.com. Good night, everybody.